Yo, what's up guys? My name's Ian and today I'm going to be reviewing the FX Throttle. This is the aftermarket controller version with the higher voltage range, so it should hopefully improve performance of my bike a little bit. This is the fourth type of throttle I put on my bike, so I'm going to be comparing those for you guys as well. So let's take a look in the box here. We've got a couple stickers, which I was really hoping for. I love stickers. Got little instruction manual booklet info. Here's the throttle. Wow, that thing looks nice. Snappy. So there is 3 settings in here, 3 spring settings for how snappy it is. I'm gonna leave it the one it comes in. This is a 65-degree turn, so it's a shorter turn radius than the other throttles I've used. I've got the Magura quarter turn on right now, and that doesn't feel much different than stock, but this, I can feel that it's shorter. So I'm gonna throw it on and we'll go ride. These are the 3 other throttles I've used in order. So here's the stock surron throttle. This throttle I loved. The little deadband in there, I know some people complain about, but when you're riding trails and going over bumps and stuff, it really keeps the bike steady. So I think that the stock throttle performs honestly very well, and I've never really had a complaint about it until I wrecked and broke the tube in there. So then my grips were sticking to my bars and it wasn't spinning back, so it was like cruise control, and that became an issue. That was a little scary. That was a perfectly good throttle, except for I crashed, broke the plastic. So there's a T-Rex throttle, that's a metal version of this. I guess I would recommend that. Over here I've got an AliExpress version of the same throttle. It's basically the JFG surron throttle. You can see the difference. It says surron on this. This one's $35, this one's $15. This throttle performed perfectly well except for one thing. It clicks forward and gets stuck. It's another cruise control throttle. Here's the Magura quarter turn throttle. This throttle I really liked because of the low profile, much sleeker design. It was $100. This throttle is probably the most reliable out of the 3, so if you're upgrading over and over again, it pays for itself in that sense. The quarter turn feels about the same as these. It wasn't that much shorter of a turn radius if it's not the same. So, right off the bat, the first thing I notice is that the throttle instantly engages. Like, there's literally no dead zone in there. So it gives you this little area to play with here where it feels like you can turn it slower and it comes on way slower. So I guess in my head what I was thinking was kind of more like what I was expecting it to feel like would almost be like coming on faster in a way because there's no dead zone, but now I'm realizing that extra voltage, it gives you more modulation. Good, let's see where this goes.
like walking past maybe a dog park or something here. Nothing too exciting. Little stream, creek, whatever. Must be a dog park. Everything, all these notices are about pets. More adjustable. I make my bike, getting a controller, getting a higher modulated throttle. The more I realize how underwhelming my stock power is. You know, it's great from a standstill and stuff, and handles all my basic needs, but you can definitely feel the shorter turn radius, and I like that. And because it gives you so much modulation at the lower part of the twist here, it doesn't actually like affect you that much on bumps. See, those are small micro adjustments, and it doesn't kick on a lot at once. So I didn't find an aggressive trail, but I can tell you, I was just riding over bumps and stuff, and I can feel it when I wiggle it around and stuff. It actually feels a little bit more, somehow it feels more forgiving than the stock throttle's deadband. Because by the time the stock throttle kicks on, it's already, you know, it's already beyond a little bit of this. Feels like. Horse park. Lock it as you leave. Oh, this is a members only thing. Kick on wheelie mode and go off to this guy. Don't look natural at all. I mean, I'll prove it. I can wheelie without wheelie mode. I didn't learn to wheelie with wheelie mode, but I don't know. What do you guys think about wheelie mode? I think it's helping a lot of kids, and it's fun for us that can already wheelie, but I've got some mixed opinions so far. Give your 2 cents in the comments. I try and respond to all my comments unless they're like negative. I don't know if they... Titancontrollers.com for the controller. Ian Tricky is the code if you shop at Reflosa. If you want my forks. IanTricky.com is my website. I'm selling carbon fiber belts by Star Wheel. And I'll put a code on there when I get back today. Ian Tricky. Use my own code on my own website. Don't get a discount. Just to show that you came from YouTube. Growing my website fast, but let's get back to this throttle. So I'm gonna say I recommend this throttle to everyone. I'd say I'd even recommend it if you get the stock voltage version. The fact that it's 6061 aluminum and has a hall sensor, like, I mean, it feels great, but it's also durable. And most of my problems with throttles so far have been that I'm breaking them. So 165 bucks for these throttles does honestly not seem like too much, especially since the next best option that I haven't tested out is $100 for a T-Rex, and that's just a stock throttle with metal casing. So, but yeah, I recommend it. I'll give it 4.5 stars. The only reason it's not 5 stars is because it didn't make me any better at riding. Still the same skill. If you want perfect marks, you gotta make me better at riding. My Reflosa forks, my moto brake, my 1619 wheels, those are all things that dramatically improved my riding. I mean, not my skill maybe, but my experience, and I was able to develop more skills with them. I didn't have the confidence I do on jumps without these forks, and I'll forever be giving Reflosa a 10 out of 10. Titan controller too, 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5, however you want to look at it. We'll go, okay, we'll do a 10. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 on the brakes, 9.5 out of 10 on the throttle. Almost perfect. I just kind of hope that the high voltage range would have made me like, I don't know, I figured like, especially with wheelies, it would give me like some noticeable control difference, but maybe when I get a 72 volt in here, we'll just go a clean 10 out of 10. Wave to the mailman. Check out that one. Woo! Yeah. See, like right here. Real steady, even at the low speed. Yeah, even at like low speed, just putzing along through here, my speed stays incredibly steady. I'm getting none of that that I was afraid of without the deadband. I know everyone hates on the deadband, but I ride a lot of trails, a lot of jumps, a lot of off-road, and I don't mind the deadband in the stock. So I can say now though, without a doubt, without that deadband, everything's still smooth and steady. So I guess I don't need it anymore. It does hit full speed before I crank it all the way back, which gives it some wiggle room at full speed. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of that creek. People are just scared of bikes. It's okay. Yeah, so kicking it up to full speed happens before you get all the way cranked back. And the modulation being real light at the bottom end of this means that no jitteries over bumps at low speeds, and nothing, no slowing down, speeding up at high speeds either. So you know what, fuck it, let's give it a 10 out of 10. The throttle's fucking cool. I got a silver one, I like silver parts, I got a few more on here, and it's a 10 out of 10. I mean, I think I haven't rode a Stark throttle yet on here, and I do kind of want to try one just for the experience. But I know Grid Shift already has videos about that, so even if I did, it wouldn't be like very useful to make a video. So I'd say 10 out of 10, best throttle I've ridden yet, and without a doubt the strongest, the only metal one I've had. So wrap this up with some wheelies and go home and charge this battery. I'm at like 50% battery, so I have to like stop the wheelie. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe. As soon as I get 100 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway. So, and visit my website, iantricky.com. If you ever want to talk or ride or anything, or you want to ask for some sort of deal or anything, or I don't care, whatever, there's a chat button on there. And that does send messages to me. So, you click that button, you can talk to me personally. Nobody else is involved in iantricky.com. It's just me selling parts. So check it out. And if you ever want to be featured on my website, I feature one rider. Well, I haven't really started it yet. I just got myself on there. So I want to feature someone on like an Instagram reel, like once a week, get a rider of the week kind of thing. But maybe we'll start off like monthly for now. I feel more comfortable letting go with the wheelie control on. I mean, obviously, right? Come on to a stop. Slow me down a little bit too. Out of here. Get that arm down. Starting to swerving. Starting to feel just fine doing it with wheelie control. Oh. One last look at the FX throttle. Look at my bike. 10 out of 10 I landed on. I would highly recommend it to anybody. Super dope that you can get one for the stock voltage. Especially if you're like me and you got that Magura quarter turn, thinking that my quarter turn would feel faster turn than stock, and then you're kind of let down. Once you get this puppy, it's very noticeably shorter distance, much snappier. I mean, this thing is fucking sweet. Comes in gold, black, and silver. If you were lucky enough to order earlier, you could have got like some other colors too, special edition. I wish I got the blue one because I do put like little blue parts on my bike because I got blue street wheels. So alright, yep, looks like that's the end of this. So like, comment, and subscribe. Give me 100 subscribers and I'll give you guys something else. I'll give you a giveaway, something off my website, like real parts too. So maybe I'll give you guys some of my used parts too. I got a lot of them. 100 subscribers equals a giveaway. I'll do a giveaway every 100 subscribers up until 500. That's how many I need to get my channel monetized. So